Good Friday morning to everybody this morning. How y'all doing? Boy, got a good night's sleep, man. I'm telling you, ain't nothing like a good night's sleep, boy. Wake up and ready to take on the world. See, I got up and got in my brand, man. I had such a good night's sleep last night. I said, man, let me put my brand on this morning. I feel pretty good before I get out here and get in this madness. Um, the one thing I can tell people, no matter what you're going through, man, no matter what you're experiencing, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Even when nobody else believes in you, believe in yourself. Because that's what's going to sustain you. That's what's going to help you weather the storm. When you believe in yourself. Okay? And sometimes that's easier said than done. Because you're going to have all kind of opposition. You're going to have all kinds of discouragements and rejection that you're going to have to deal with. You know, and you can't take it personal. And that's the one mistake that most people make is when adversity come into their life, they think it's all about them. Not realizing, man, that's the process you're going to have to go through on the path that you're on. Every path, be it good or bad, has a process that you're going to have to go through. You know, and if you notice that most of the people that finally break through this door of success, they always go through hell right before they get there. And see, I keep telling y'all, adversity guards the door to success. If success was so easy, why isn't everybody in it? Why isn't everybody successful? If it was so easy. Because it's not, man. Success is not easy. You know, you have to want success. You have to sacrifice for success. And that's what a lot of people don't want to do. They ain't trying to sacrifice nothing. They ain't trying to give up nothing. They don't want to be without nothing. And this is why we're in bondage. Even though we hate each other. Look how bad we're in bondage together. We got the high gas prices together. But we hate each other. We can't even come together to try to lower the gas prices or the food prices. And they know that, man. The rich people know. As long as they can keep you fighting, you can't focus on nothing else. When you're fighting each other, you ain't got that kind of energy, man. Where you can do two battles at the same time. And they know that. So they're gonna keep you fighting, so they can keep raising the prices, and you're gonna take that and see, isn't this the crazy part? You know, you're taking out your frustration and your anger over the prices, over how bad things are on another person. You ain't taking it out on the people that's causing it. You ain't doing nothing to them, but you killing your neighbor. You won't speak to your family. You know, you ain't saying nothing to your friends. You got people that have worked their whole entire lives together on the job and now won't even speak to each other because they disagree. And in the meantime, we all still suffering, man. And that's the part that kind of blows my mind. You act like you ain't suffering, man. You act like these high prices ain't messing with you. I mean, come on. You, you okay with the high gas prices? You okay with the high food prices? You know, you must be because you keep fighting each other. You ain't trying to do nothing to address that. And see, and the minute, let me tell you something. See, right now, negativity is the narrative that's making people rich. All these stories where people getting gunned down and you see all this death and this destruction, man, they making money off that. And you helping them. You helping them spread that insensitive, because the more we watch that stuff, the more insensitive we become to each other. We don't trust each other. And I keep telling y'all, you walk down the street, man, and try to make eye contact with somebody that's walking towards you. And see, people won't even look at each other now. That's how afraid we are of each other. We won't even acknowledge each other. But we still getting screwed at the gas pump. We still getting screwed in the grocery store. But we can't be civil to one another. What's wrong with that picture, man? Something's wrong with that picture. And then when somebody come out and say, man, why are we doing this foolishness? Oh, you clout chasing. You come out here because you got an answer and now you clout chasing. That's what's wrong with you. And see, that's how they keep us divided, man. Because good people can't trust good people. What has the world become? And I'm talking about Christians, man. Look how many people out here professing the name of Jesus and won't even speak to each other. Christians. I'll run up in your face in a minute. You believe in Jesus? See, when somebody run up in my face with that, do you believe in Jesus? Man, get the hell on gone. You and your Jesus. Because if you listen to me, you ain't got to ask me what I believe in. You'll know. And see, and this is the thing that we don't want to be accountable for nothing. See, the reason that the world is so screwed up right now is because, oh wow, Patrick, man, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. You man, you just sent me $30. Thank you, man. You don't know how bad I need that money, man. Praise God. Praise God, I need that money, man. And I'm gonna share too. I'm tell y'all, my giving, my receiving is speeding up. I just noticed yesterday, man, that I gave $3 away and immediately a girl came and put $3 back. I ain't had but $8 in the bucket. And I gave 3 of it away, and a lady came back and immediately put that $3 back. I thought she only put $1 in the bucket. But when I looked in there, she had put the same 3 I gave to a homeless person, she put it back in the bucket. You know, I went to the grocery store last night. Man, I was like, you know, devil, since you think you got me over a barrel and I'm scared, shoot, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna help somebody else. I got a $100 bill in my pocket, man, I'm gonna help somebody else out of this $100 bill. And that's what I did. I helped 2 people, and before I could get out the store, somebody had cashed at me $20. And that was about the money that I had spent on the 2 people, sewing it, paying it forward. And just like that, I got it back. Just like that. So, you know, I'm gonna go out today and I'm gonna pull the trigger again. I'm gonna bless somebody just to see if this is a fluke or if it's real. I'm gonna do it again. Cause see, here's my thing. People say, well, how come if you need money, you always giving money away? Because God can't bless no closed hand. Let me say that again. God can't bless no closed hand, man. You walking around holding on to what you got, God can't put nothing in your hand. God can't cause nothing to come to you because your hand is closed. But if you constantly sharing, man, you can receive. See, that's what people don't understand. Man, if you constantly giving, your hand is also open to receive at the same time. You see, you ain't got your fist, you ain't holding on to what you got. See, because when you're holding on to what you got, you ain't trusting. You ain't believing, man. When you don't want to share what you got, the little bit, if you ain't got enough to do what you need to do, man, share a little bit of what you do have and see how you get blessed. See, that's when you believing, man. When in spite of, you still can share. You see, in spite of, you still gonna share. And even being in a situation like this, you still gonna share, man. You still gonna share. And to adopt that attitude, to keep that attitude, man, you really have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe in what you're doing. Because if you don't, the discouragement alone, man. Do you know? I can't tell y'all. You know, some of them days, man, where I'm trying to be positive. I'm putting out some good energy, and people just don't care. You know, they want something for nothing, basically. As long as they can enjoy it, and they ain't got to pay for it. You know, they ain't got to be responsible for it. It's cool. And this is what I'm finding. Sitting down in front of that White House, man. You know, as long as people can get their way. I told you, man. I mean, look at these. I mean, I be getting coins like this. I'd rather for you not to give me nothing than to come up and put something in the bucket I can't use. You know, that's deceitful. You see, but this is how people are. You know, somebody enjoyed a national anthem, and this is what they gave me. This is what they gave me. You know, I played the national anthem in front of the White House, and this is what it was worth to them. Something I can't even use. And man, I've seen how ungrateful people are. And I just try not to take it personal, man. That's my biggest battle, is not to take this rejection personal. You know, because I'm out here trying to sow love, man. I'm trying to sow unity. And I'm getting my butt kicked. I get evicted. And I'm trying to do good. And I can't show the young kids. I can't even use being positive as an example for a young kid to say, man, do it this way. This is the way you want to do it. I can't even say that. Because they're going to look at me, man, you're crazy. What? You want me to get evicted too? Talking about doing it the right way? Isn't that something? I can't even show the right way, doing it the right way to be successful. I can't show these young kids, man, that you can come in and take your history and create tours that's informative and be successful. I can't do that. See, because don't nobody want the history. So what they gonna do? They gonna go out here to drugs, man. They gonna go out here and do some crazy shit because that's what's working. And no matter how bad I keep saying this, man, if you don't show these kids that positive work, they ain't gonna never come over here. They ain't gonna never get interested. But oh, you won't say you just out here begging. You just begging now. You grifting, and that's what people will tell you. You know what I'm saying, man, you got to show them something. You're gonna have to show them how they can make some money legitimately. You'll get their attention. I guess don't nobody agree with me because I ain't booked but one. Here, Black History Month, man. This is Black History Month, and I ain't booked but one tour. Black History Month. I booked one tour for Black History Month, and that's next week. I done booked one tour. And ain't but two of us in the city that's doing Black History tours. Ain't but two of us. And I've only booked one tour. And I sit in front of the White House, man, and see all kinds of black folk on these other tours. You Google them, you mean tell me you didn't Google Black History of DC? How did you find that tour? You must have Googled it. But I didn't show up? I mean, what's going on? Damn, did you get your rabies shot? I ain't trying to make fun of you, but shit, a Rottweiler, goddamn. Shit, man, that's enough to make you have a heart attack, man. Dog, that big coming at you, talking about biting you, goddamn. You freak out, man. I'm glad. No rabies shot. Okay. Maybe you ought to go get one, man. Just to be on the safe side, cause you never know. Oh, got you on the finger. Okay. Oh, you trying to pet the dog, probably. That's why you got your ass bit. You shouldn't have been trying to pet it. You going right there. Good boy bit your ass. That's why you got bit. Yeah, y'all, you shouldn't have been. See, bet you won't be pet no more. But anyway, man, listen. So we gonna have to do better, y'all. We're responsible for this, man. And if you can't find something positive that you can support financially, then you know that's what everybody should be trying to do, man. What out here positive can I support financially? What message can cause you see negative don't have a problem supporting their message. Negative don't have a problem with that. They have no problem financing their message to keep us divided. We're the only ones, good people, are the only ones that's afraid to finance their own message. Good people are afraid to finance a positive message. Think about that for 1 minute, man. You're afraid to finance a positive message. Okay, so let me deal with Devin. He said I can spread positivity but can't afford to support. Really? Really, Devin? How many times have you shared my videos, man? I ain't never seen you coming up here. Yeah, I have. I ain't never seen you come up in here sharing my stuff, man. I ain't never seen you share my stuff, man. So how you supporting them? How you supporting positivity, man? Tell me, what are you doing during the course of your day that you're supporting positivity since you ain't got no money? I mean, seriously. You say you ain't got no money. So what are you doing? Cause you surely ain't doing it with me. So who you spreading positivity with? And tell us, come on, man, don't be bashful. Tell us how you doing it. This ain't. I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but you came up in here, so you came up in here. So let me give you a spanking. Come on up in here and get this spanking, buddy. Hey, too late to run now. Yeah, come on, get this spanking, buddy. So, but no, and see, this is what I'm talking about. See, people quick to say what they can't do, but what are you doing? You know, he's all right. You know, uh, uh, yeah, I saw Green Mile. I did see Green Mile. I thought it's a crazy movie, but I did see it. That was uh that was the girl that used to work for Trump. That was her husband at one time. The old black girl, Omarosa. Omarosa, that was Omarosa's husband. He had a heart attack and died, probably taking Viagra, trying to keep up with her hot ass. Yeah. He had a heart attack, and 9 times out of 10, it was from some Viagra. You know, out here trying to impress her. You know, keep up with her. And that happens. You know, a lot of these fellas that's going to having heart attacks. If you look under the cover of it, it probably was some Viagra involved. You know, and you ain't doing nothing in your diet to make sure your circulation is functioning. You know, that's what you got to do, man. You got to make sure your circulation is good. You trying to get some Viagra for your circulation, man, and all you got to do, man, is change your diet, you know, and yet see this is why I keep me some cayenne. I'm gonna show you. I got me a whole bag. I'm this what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave this in here. This one, I'm gonna take some of this, put this in here, and put this in my car. So when I eat, I still got me. I'm eating out. I still got me some cayenne. All right, to put on my food. This is great for your blood pressure. Okay, and circulation. Right here, cayenne pepper. It's great for your blood pressure and circulation. So that's why you see me with a whole lot of it. Okay, everything. Everything. It's hot. It's gonna make you sweat, man. I eat it on everything. Eat it on everything. Toast, everything. I eat cayenne on everything. I do. That's why I got an extra bag here so I can put this in my car. You know, and after a while, man, you become. You know, a lot of people. You know, uh, won't go the pharmaceutical route to address whatever is going on in them. And then there are some people that try to go the natural route. And I mean, if you are doing everything to keep your immune system healthy, then why do you have to break it down to make it work when it's already working? Think about that. Your immune system is already working. Why do you have to go in and break it down to make it do something it's already doing? Sound like an ulterior motive to me. Sound like somebody getting paid to me. When you tell me my immune system is already working, and I gotta go and break it down for you, just so you can it can work your way when it's already working naturally. What's going on, Rob? You see, these are the kind of things, man, that we don't sit and think about. And those are some choices that you gotta make. I can't tell you what's good for you and what ain't good for you. I can only say, man, if your system is working, why you gotta break it down to make it work again when it's already working? That don't make sense to me. Okay, it makes no sense to me ever. Well. See again, man. You can put the same amount of effort into strengthening your immune system. You notice they never tell us what we can do to strengthen our immune system. They only have one solution. Go get the jab. And the people that's done got the jab still getting sick, still dying. But you know, I thought that was the answer. And now we're finding out that ain't the answer. So where did all that money go? You know, where did all that money go? Who got all that money, man? You gonna tell me all this research they did? Somebody got paid, and somebody's still getting paid. But yet, we ain't having the results that we claim that we've been looking for. And look at the people, man, that were demonized because they didn't want to jump in line and follow the sheep like everybody else. Demonized, man. Because they didn't follow suit like everybody else. And now we find out a lot of people was lying. You know, a lot of people was lying. And we're supposed to move on from that. We're supposed to forget that. See, this is what I find that's absolutely amazing. Man, when you're poor, when you ain't got no money, people screw over you and don't care nothing about your rights. Because they know you can't defend yourself. You ain't got no money to go get no lawyer. So they gonna dog you. Because that joker that's what's that that lawyer they give you in court. He ain't gonna do shit. He trying to pay off a student loan. He ain't gonna do nothing for you. you think you gonna get a fair them jokers that's in court who are appointed to cases, man, they first of all, they're too lazy to go out and get their own practice. Okay? That's all. They too lazy to go get their own practice. So that's just a job for them because they got some student loans and bills that they got to pay. All right? Public defender. That public defender ain't gonna do nothing for you, man. That public defender trying to pay off some student loans. Gonna do just enough to satisfy the court to get their check. And that's it. That's it. And if you want something over and above what they gonna do, shit, you gonna have to cough up some money, buddy. Cause ain't but so much they gonna do. And it's all a racket. It's all a game. And they know it. And we can't play the game. See, that's why they say a fool, that a person who represents himself has a fool for an attorney. You know why that is? Because the person that's representing themselves, see, they don't understand the lingo. They don't understand the language that they be talking. You go in there and listen to some of them lawyers, the stuff they be saying and how they be saying it. They got a pattern to that stuff, man. And because you haven't been educated, you don't know the language. So you go in there in street language and they tell you, no, that don't work here. I need you to pray. You know, you can't ask questions. You know there just certain things you can't ask people or leading questions. You don't know all of this stuff. See, that's why they say, man, you got a fool for a lawyer. Yeah, and you see what they got him too, don't you? You see what they got him too, don't you? Yeah, yeah. You see what he'll never see the light of day, buddy. He'll never see the light of day again. That's for sure. No, buddy, he'll never see the light of day. So don't even worry about that. Yeah, yeah. Don't even worry about it. He'll never see the light of day again, and they know that, man. You know, the system knows that they know what you know and what you don't know. You know, they know. They know. Y'all, I'm gonna have to sneeze here in a minute. I just put me some of this cayenne that I'm putting in the car. And normally when you handle cayenne pepper, it'll make you sneeze. It'll get up in your nose, man. It sure will. And make you start sneezing. That's the only thing. See, now this little bit right here, I keep this in my car. Yeah, yeah. I keep this in my car right here. This I sprinkle this on my food. Whatever I eat. This is what I sprinkle on my food. And it be spicy, man. I mean, you know, just keep it hot. And like I said, that's good. Anybody that is having some circulation problems, you know, and usually because of our diet, diabetes is very prevalent in the black community. And one of the things that people that are diabetic suffer with is poor circulation problems. You know, so you know that's how you're gonna keep the blood flowing through your veins. You know, you see how my veins stand out. You see how they stand out. You know, you see how they stand out. The circulation good, man. You know, when your circulation is good, yeah, you do. I do. I put it on my food. Yeah, whatever I eat, salad, whatever, whatever I eat, man, I just sprinkle it over my food. You know, in the morning, uh, you know what? I even tried some ranch dressing. Man, I took some and poured off into some ranch dressing and just made it red. I mean, it was paper. I said, man, this might be a good dressing. This might be a good idea for a dressing. Yeah, well, I can't eat fish no more, man. Fish mess with me. I'm allergic to fish, so I can't eat fish no more, man. Took me, I had to find that out. 69 years old. I have figured out, damn, every time I eat some fish, man, my gout mess up. And I didn't connect the two. I didn't connect them. You know, wait a minute. Every time I eat this fish, man, I get this little ping and it even in my hand and my foot, you know, in my knee. Something gonna act up somewhere, and you can feel it, cause it's gonna come as a little ping, and if you don't catch it, that ping when it's at that little ping when it first start, if you don't catch it, man, it's gonna blow into something painful, man. I mean, it's painful. It is painful. I ain't lying. You know, because I done had days, man, where, you know, I was limping bad. You know, I've had days where I've had to use a crutch. Now, I can't eat fish, period, man. So I ain't taking that chance. I ain't taking that chance because I don't feel like going through that. So, but yeah, I just found that out, man. At 69. You know, if you're not committed, if if you have an ulterior motive, you ain't gonna last in adversity. If you're deceitful, if you dishonest, you ain't gonna last in adversity because shame is gonna knock you out. See, when you're deceitful and dishonest, and you run into adversity, shame is what you run from. And see, you got a lot of people right now that are experiencing some really tough times in their life, and shame has got a grip on them, and you really have nothing to be ashamed of, man. We all gonna go through something in life. Every day ain't a perfect day. Every day ain't sunshine. You're gonna have some rain, man. Rain is what makes growth. And a lot of people complain about rain. But if you don't have no rain, you ain't gonna have no growth. Okay? And that's when it's raining in your life. Man, you're growing. Especially when you don't give up. And you believe in yourself. You know, stop taking it personal, man. It's not about you. Has nothing against you. It's just a process you gotta go through. And that's the one thing, man, that I can stress over and over again. Man, it's the process. Sometimes it ain't fair. Sometimes, man, it looks like it's impossible. But if you hold on and you endure, you don't know where that answer is that you're looking for. It's there. You just don't know where it is. And you have to persevere until it comes. And you have to keep believing it's gonna come. Man, I have more money than I'll ever need. That's what I believe. Hadn't manifested yet, but I got more money than I'll ever need. I'll be able to help people and not even think about it. I mean, that's just how I see it. That's what I believe. That one day, man, I'm gonna be able to bless people. And it ain't gonna be no junk. Cause them that's running up with a game, with a scheme and trying to get over, see, cause I don't fall for sob stories. Let me say that again. See, the biggest mistake that you can that you can make with me is bringing me a sob story. I got a sob story. I got all the kind of sob stories. Man, I got sob stories coming out the yang yang. If I wanted to use one. You know, I can pull a sob. Shoot, I ain't seen my wife in 4 years. And we've been married 4 years. We ain't had but 2, 3 months together, man. And we ain't had but we got married. I tell you exactly. We got married March the 29th, and June the 14th, she was on a plane going back to the Philippines. So, you know, that's all the time I had with my wife. So, you know, I could use that sob story. You think I can't play on people's, man, I need to see my wife. But see, instead of grieving about that, instead of being disappointed about that, instead of being upset about that, man, I got out here and started pursuing me some, man, this, okay, she ain't here, man, let me try to build this brand. Cause now I ain't gotta worry about her. Okay? I don't have to rush home because she's there. I don't have to watch what I say because she's here. See, there's so many things. Man, if my wife, man, I couldn't be doing all this cussing around my wife. I wouldn't do it out of respect. But she ain't here. And she ain't on social media. So, let me cut up. What's going on, Edward? Let me cut up. You know when they say when the cat's away, the mouse is at play? Well, the cat ain't here. So I'm going to cut up. and see, and I'm gonna tell you, cause it's gonna work. See, it's gonna work. And she gonna come back and say, honey, why was you doing all that, baby? Because look what it's got us. look what that cussing got us. look what it's got us. Cause we gonna be all right. So many people are quick to jump to a conclusion about what they see, man, and what they believe. And a lot of times they're wrong. Man, ride the tide. Ride it. You ain't gonna know, you ain't gonna know, you ain't gonna know sometimes where it's going. You ain't gonna know where it's gonna land. All you know is I'm in it for the ride, man. Wherever it takes me, let's do it. And that's just my attitude. You know, people say, hey, my wife, man, honey, why don't you drop them Black History tours? Nope. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it for the long haul, man. I'm not dropping my tours. I'm not dropping them. I'm in it for the long haul. And if I got to, go under for trying to be positive, man, I can hold my head up. See, I'm not evicted because I stole something, because I cheated or I deceived something. Man, don't nobody want no Black History tours. So to keep my mind busy, to keep me from being depressed and the anxiety, I go sit in front of the White House with my sign, stop hating each other because you disagree, and play music and write my ideas down that I get, sitting right there. And I don't know what's gonna come out of this, but something is gonna come out of that. Me sitting in front of the White House playing other countries' national anthem. Something is gonna come out of that, man. Something is gonna come out of it. I don't know what. I don't know how. I don't know when. But something is gonna come out of it. Cause it's touching too many people, man. I got too many people that are saying, man, I appreciate what you do. It's too many people telling me that now. And that's why I can't look at the situation and the circumstance. I just have to keep believing, man, that I'm on the right path. That I'm doing the right thing. And who knows? It might work. At least I can say I tried to do it the right way. At least I can say that. I tried, man. I gave it my best shot. I gave it my best shot, buddy. Sure did. Gave it my best shot. And let the chips fall where they may. I told you, man. I got somebody right now. Matter of fact, let me show you. Let me show you. Uh, uh, where is that? Right here. Hey, Don. You reached out to us a while back in regards to your dinnerware ideas. We love to have a chat with you and see about possibly moving forward if you're still interested, right? My response was a nice try. Your ass blocked. Not sure what you mean, but we would like to help you. Really? Really? And I said, who is we? You see what I'm saying? You know, you can come up with an idea, and people can think that because the idea doesn't exist, it's no good. And maybe the reason the idea don't exist is because ain't nobody else seen it. Nobody else. You create needs, man. And I can right now take that dinnerware and can create, the thing to do. It's a thing to have. It's a set of that dinnerware on your table. Make that the thing to do. And can start a African tabletop fan club where every month, man, I'm giving away some dinnerware to the club members. Matter of fact, you know, to be a to be a club member, you're gonna have to pay $4.99 a month to be in there. It ain't free. And them people that's paying $4.99 a month, them the ones that's gonna get a chance to get who know might get some money. See, that's how, I saw where. Let me give you a good example, man. Why people ain't thinking. I saw where Adidas is saying that they gonna take a hit because they can't move Kanye West's merchandise. Shit. You crazy, Adidas. You crazy. See, that need to be your lost leader. Because you need to take a shoe brand or some products and say, and jack the price up, raise the price, buy one of these, get one of Kanye's free. That's what I would do. Shoot, buy Adidas product, get one of these free. That's how you get rid of that. If it's such a demand for it. You think ain't nobody gonna buy no Adidas if they gonna get some of his stuff free? You think they won't buy a pair of tennis shoes? And ain't no refund either. All sales are final. All sales are final. So yeah, no coming back now. Ain't no ain't no refunds. God damn it. You buy it, that's it. That's yours. That's it. And that's how you get rid of the merchandise, fools. Just buy one, get one free. Why are you talking about you stuck? You ain't stuck with nothing. You just don't know how to use your imagination. See that? And see, if Adidas was smart, they go out here and make them another product ambassador. Oh, Kanye West? Oh, okay. Well, let's get somebody else. You think Kanye is the only creative black person in Black America? You can't find nobody else Adidas? You can't get nobody else a chance Adidas? Oh, he got millions of followers. Well, you can make millions of followers. All you got to do is make somebody a rags to riches story. Who you think they gonna tune into? And see, me, me, man, I would put Nike out of business. If Adidas made me a product ambassador, I put Nike out of business. What? True conductor. I would put them out of business. I would. I put Nike out of business. Because you're paying me millions of dollars. So why not set aside a couple million? Say, man, you know what? Everybody I see with some Adidas on, I give you $50. And if you burn up your Nikes, I give you 500. Everything Nike you own, if you burn it up, I give you $500. Shit. What you think gonna happen? What you think gonna happen? I mean, seriously, think about it. What you think gonna happen. And I can afford this. Because one, see, if I'm a product ambassador for Adidas, I want half money and I want half stock. I don't want all mine in money. Give me half money and half stock. See, because I'm gonna make that stock price go up. See, that's my game. See, anybody that make me a product ambassador, I want some stock. Because I'm gonna try to make your stock move. That's my whole goal, is to make your stock move. Because when it do, I'm getting paid. See, and you got a lot of people that don't know how to use money to make money. I mean, it's just that simple. And if you think I'm lying, man, you know, all it's gonna take is one time when business really started taking off. I can get on social media and I can surprise one of my buses. And I say, who in seat? Okay, I got a 15 passenger van. Who's in seat number 3? Here, $50 for you. Thank you for taking my tour. Hey, seat number 11. Here, $50 for you too. Thank you for taking my tour. You think people ain't gonna jump and start? Oh shit, he giving away money. Ain't nobody else giving me no money on their tours. But see, I'm saying thank you. See, people don't know, man. You don't realize just what y'all missing by not helping me. Cause I'm gonna help people. That's just my nature, man. I'm a helpful. And y'all don't believe it. But you will be a believer. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's a lot of folk right now that's walking by me, condemning me, looking down on me, talking about I'm begging. Okay? And when they hear my story, they're gonna hold their head down. They're gonna be embarrassed. See, some of the same people talking about I'm out begging don't even realize, man, I've been evicted from my apartment. And I'm still out here trying to encourage people to stop hating each other because you disagree. I'm living at a hotel. And I'm still trying to put the answer up front for somebody to see. I could be walking around with my head down, man. I can be walking around in shame. I could have left town out of embarrassment because 2 days before my 70th birthday, I get evicted. I mean, you know, that's just, and on my birthday was the day I said, man, let me go get a hotel. Let's go get a hotel. On my birthday. And you think, you think, man, I told y'all, my window busted. Yeah, I got evicted, man. Why you think I'm in this hotel? Why you think I'm in this hotel? Yeah, I got evicted. Yeah, I did. I got evicted. Yes, I did. You see, so, you know, but even that ain't making me quit. My back window shattered, man. shattered. I ain't got the money to even get that fixed. But I bet you I'll be right back at the White House today. And Sunday, it's supposed to rain. Shoot, I'll take some plastic, man, and put over that window so no rain won't get in my car. That's what I'm gonna do. That's until I can get it fixed. I'll just put a piece of plastic over it. I ain't got no shame in my game. Oh, it's shattered, man. My back window is shattered, man. It was real cold, and we back in December, we were like in the teens, and I guess I must have slammed the trunk too hard because that whole thing, it just shattered, man. And because the tent is what's holding it together. The tent is what's holding it together. Other than that, man, that glass has been and fell in by now. It's just the tent holding it together. So I have to, and this is something that sometimes you got to endure. You have to endure this kind of stuff, man. You have to endure these kind of inconveniences to get where you're gonna go. You just have to endure it, and that's what I try to do is, man, just okay, damn, I don't know where this money coming from, but let's go. I don't even know where the money coming from to pay for this room. I don't even know where that's coming from. I'm just believing I'm gonna have it, man. When I need it, I'm gonna have it. That's all I can do. And I can't worry about it. And if I have to leave, shoot, I go get in my car. Go get in my car, man. Take me a good shower. That shower lasts me a couple of days. Then go to my daughter, say, baby, I need to take a shower. And get back in my car. Ain't no big deal. You got to do what you got to do. You can't be afraid, man. And um well there are a lot of people that need help, man. There are a lot of people looking for help. I try to focus on making my business work. That's what I try to focus on. I got the answer. I just got to make it click. Because if I can get people booking tours, my problems are over. That's all I got to do is just get people booking tours. So, I am a Black historian. This Black History Month. And nobody's calling me saying, hey, man, can you speak at our program? Can you do this? No, nobody's asking me to do that. And everybody and their mama done seen me out with my DCBlackTours.com sign. That's the sad part about it. I can show you the hate emails I've gotten just from trying to advertise my sign, man. My website. Because I'm a black business. I got all kind of hate emails. Just trying to be positive. I got all kinds of hate emails. And see, ain't nothing else working for these kids. Why don't we try some Black history? Maybe that might reach them. Nothing else you've tried is reaching them. So why not try some Black history? But that's the right thing to do. And a lot of people are not interested in the right thing. I ask people, man, even before I said, man, just donate a tour that I can give away to a little kid. Donate a tour, help. It's a win-win situation. You're helping me, man, I'm helping some young kids. Couldn't get nobody. Nobody's interested. Nobody's interested, man. Like if I'm a donate a tour and help you get on your feet, you trying to get something for nothing. And I'm saying, man, I'm gonna help these kids. If I could do it on my own, I wouldn't need your help. If I could do it on my own, but I'm saying, man, help me get started. Help me get off the ground. That's all I've been trying to ask you. Man, just help me get off the ground. I'm begging. I'm begging. You know, and then you turn and pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Man, my bootstraps are broke. I done pulled on them so hard. And I'm just saying, man, just help me. I can't do it by myself. You know, I'm trying. I got an answer. I just can't get no help. So consequently, here I am. I'm in a hotel room. And I do Black History tours. Ain't that something? And ain't booked one for Black History Month. Man, my first Black History Month in 2017, I was praying to God, please, Lord, don't let me go out of business in no Black History Month with no black tours. That's how bad business was. I didn't book nothing, not one tour for Black History Month. And I mean, I'm out there promoting my business, man. I'm out there promoting my business. Didn't book one tour, man. So you have to take that rejection and you have to process it and deal with it. And you can't take it personal. That's been my biggest challenge, man, is to not take this personal. Because I am a black man. You know, I had the African tabletop. First of its kind ever. Went out of business. Went out of business, man. So, you know, and if you don't believe what I'm saying is true, let me show you. Let me show you. So you won't think, he making all this up. I ain't making it up. I'm telling you the truth. See, look, let me show you something. Now, I took this picture in front of the Supreme Court when Kavanaugh was got. Let me show you what the guy did, man. See? This is what he did. See that? And you got a lot of people believe that shit, man. I've been at it over 30 years. And I'm a cloud chaser. I've been knocking at this door over 30 years. And I'm a cloud chaser. Over 30 years, man. I've been knocking on this door. But I'm a cloud chaser. See? See that? Well, it's a young buck. See, that's when I was a young buck, boy. Go in the room, turn all the tables over. Yeah, go in there, shit, turn all the tables over. Damn, ain't nobody gonna party up in here, goddamn. Turn all the tables over. So, but that's what I try to do, man. That's what I try to tell my grandson. My grandson is a musician. I said, man, do something ain't nobody doing. That's how you beat them. Do something, think of something ain't nobody doing. And there's a lot of stuff out here right now that hadn't even been thought of, and billion-dollar ideas haven't even been thought of. Haven't even been thought of, man. Billion-dollar ideas. And my stuff is made in America. I'm not sending my designs to China. My products will be made right here in America, producing American jobs. You know, that's what I'll do. American jobs is what I want to produce. But I'm crazy. I'm dreaming. You know, everything, every design starts on paper. And I got people laughing because my dinnerware is on paper. And that's where everything starts, on paper. And they got to nerve telling me, look, oh, that's just a piece of paper. That's where it all starts, on a piece of paper. At least I got the concept. I got the idea. So that's you know, that's the part that. Oh man, some of y'all might know. What you talking about your dinnerware? Oh, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. I just realized some of y'all might not even know what I'm talking about. See, this is 2000. Right here. This is me, 2000. This is some of the dinnerware that I had. African tabletop. So back in 2020, the domain name came back to me again, African tabletop, and I bought it. It was still available. And I started designing my own dinnerware. See? Now I'm gonna use flag colors because that's what people are attracted to. They're flag colors. Okay? And these are some of the designs that I have. This line of dinnerware doesn't even exist. It don't even exist. Okay? And somebody could steal this idea, but the anointing is with me. I have a history with it. You don't. That's the difference. See, I can come out here and say, man, I got a history with this. Right here. I can show you 23 years ago, I was doing this for somebody else. See, that's the difference. I got a history with it. Anybody else come, they ain't got no history with it. You see? So that means 9 times out of 10, you stole the idea. And God ain't gonna bless nothing you steal. Simple as that. Okay, now let me show you what's unique about my dinnerware. What's unique about my dinnerware is this. This is 2 sets in one. This is a set, this is the male version of the design. This is the female version of the design. You got a cup, a salad plate, bowl. Cup, bowl, salad plate. Okay? And when you don't want to use this design, you got cup, bowl, salad plate. It's a 2-in-1 design. Okay? That's how I just, and all of these are gonna have to have accessories. See, that's another thing. You know, I haven't even tapped into the accessories that each line of dinnerware is gonna have to have. All of them gonna have to have accessories. Yeah, napkin ring holders, uh, 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 casserole bowls, all of that, man. You know, they're gonna have to have accessories to go with them. So that's a whole nother market. That's a whole nother market that hadn't even been developed yet. And this is what, this is how I see this. But, to think somebody say, damn man, you know what? That's a good idea. I like to help you get that off the ground. Cause and see, this is one thing I'm clear about. See, if when I get the money, I can walk down the street and walk into a store and say, "Hey, man, ring up $10,000 on my card. Help your business out. Ring up 20,000. Here, take $20,000. Help your business out. Imagine if I can go down the street and it's 20 businesses on. I'm not begging nobody, man. Matter of fact, let me get you up out of here, man. Let me get you up out of here. I don't feel like that shit this morning. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's exactly what I'm talking about. See, this is shit I'm talking about, man. You get on and you try to be professional. You try to present your ideas, and you always got somebody coming trying to knock you, trying to put you down, because they ain't got the courage to do what you do. See, they can't come up with the ideas to do what you do. So the only thing they can do is put you down. And after a while, man, you get tired of that. You don't want that no more. Okay? And I ain't feeling that. All right? So, just keep them on the outside. I'm sharing my idea, but I'm begging. Really? That's the kind of shit you got to deal with, man. That's the kind of shit you have to deal with. And that's the kind of stuff that make people snap. See, that's it. That's the shit that make people snap. People are always bombarding folk for trying to do good. Always trying to, discredit for trying to do good. Here I'm saying, man, my stuff is made in America. And I'm begging. I'm trying to get strangers. Why not? What's wrong with that? It's like you act like, I'm running a kind game. Because I'm telling you, man, I got a dinnerware line I'd like to produce. I'm running a kind game. Because I done developed a dinnerware line that don't even exist. And see, and I know this from Bennett. If you make it the thing to do, everybody gonna want to do it. See, and the key to the success of my dinnerware, just make it the thing to have. Everybody gonna want it. You get a couple of get a couple of celebrities. You might promote them, give them a set. Everybody gonna want one. And then you can start a campaign. See, because you got a fan club. Every month, you can say, well, you know what? I'm gonna give away. I'm gonna pick every month. I'm gonna pick 10 people. And whoever has the best dressed table with my dinnerware, I give you $1,000. you think people wouldn't go out and dress up their table to get $1,000? Every month. And of course, as sales increase, the number will increase, can go from 10 to 50. Oh, delusional? Okay, well, I'm gonna show you how delusional I am. I'm gonna go get you another channel, get you another channel. Let's see, and bring your delusional ass back. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that's what you do. See, this is what I'm talking about. Why is that delusional? Because you can't dream it, because you can't think of it. Ain't nobody doing it. So what's delusional about it? Oh, maybe that's why it's delusional, because ain't nobody doing it. I should be doing something everybody else is doing. Maybe that's the problem. That's what it is. That's why I can't get the support. Cause I ain't doing what everybody else is doing. That's why I don't get the support. I ain't doing what everybody else is doing. I'm different. And they don't want different. You know, they want the same. They don't want different. And I try to get people different. And that's not what they want. See, they want to, you know, stay in the monument box. And I operate outside the monument box. So that's what they want. And because I operate outside the monument box, I'm different. I don't know if I want that. See, so that's the kind of, you know, mindset that I have to deal with. You know, and again, the biggest problem is not taking it personal. That's the biggest problem, man. It's not taking this personal. It's nothing against me. It's just the way people are. That's how I had to process that. Because if I take it personal, then, you know, I'm gonna start internalizing it. And, you know, then I become reactionary. You know, because I'll stop being proactive and I become reactive. Because I'm just turning over and over again what has happened and not looking for other possibilities. And I just, you know, like I said, I just try to keep my mind busy. And if one thing ain't working, man, I'm creating something else. So that's how I got all of the stuff I got, man. Because when one thing wasn't working, man, I go and create something else to keep my sanity, keep my mind busy, keep from worrying. You think for 1 minute, you know, that I don't, you know, I had to catch myself from second guessing myself. Man, what if my wife was right? What if I had to give her, you know, how come I didn't give up these tours? What if she was right? You think I don't think about that? You don't think, man, I miss my wife? You don't think I want to see my wife, man? You don't think I want to hold and kiss and make love to my wife? You know, I mean, come on, man. But these are the sacrifices you have to make. And a lot of people don't appreciate that. A lot of people could care less that I haven't seen my wife in 4 years. They don't give a shit. And care less. Don't mean nothing. That's your problem. You live with it. You know, you just live with it, man. So, and people are always gonna try to take things that have happened in your life and try to throw up in your face to make you embarrassed, to manipulate you, to control you. That's why people throw stuff up in your face. They want to manipulate and control you. That's just to be expected. That's how people are. Okay? So listen, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to get ready. And I'm going to head down to the White House today. Start over again, man. Another day. You know, the last couple days, they've been kicking my ass. I mean, they've been kicking my ass, man. You know, I've been pouring out. And you know, all I've gotten is rejection. You know, that's what I get is rejection. And I'm doing positive, man. And I'm getting rejected. And you have to accept that. You have to deal with that. And sometimes that can be the straw that breaks the camel's back. It's people that's out here trying to do right and getting knocked down for trying to do the right way. And I'm telling y'all, man, doing it right ain't easy. It ain't easy. It's not easy at all. It's hard. Doing it the right way is hard. And painful. You know, it's very painful because you deal with a lot of rejection. You deal with a lot of discouragement. That's the biggest thing that you got to, you know, kind of proof yourself against is the rejection and the discouragement that you just naturally gonna get for no particular reason. I mean, you would think that if a person is standing in front of the White House and they hear their national anthem, you would think they would be pleasantly surprised. Man, people be looking at me like, why is he playing our national anthem? What's up with him? Why is he playing our national anthem? That's what they like. Why is he playing our national anthem? And not realizing, man, you might not ever get that chance again in life to hear your national anthem being played in front of the White House. Because any day, man, this is what I'm real about. And the day gonna come where somebody gonna start complaining about some of the national anthems that I'm playing. Okay? Somebody gonna start complaining. And when they do, see, I'm gonna tell them, y'all should be grateful that with me playing national anthems, now you know where people are from in front of the White House. See, that's what they don't realize. Every time I play a national anthem, it's telling the White House, telling Secret Service, it's some people from here. So now, when they start hearing Palestine's national anthem, when they start hearing Yemen's national anthem, North Korea's national anthem, South Korea's national anthem, Taiwan's national anthem, Hong Kong's national anthem, see, now you can see who's paying attention. See, now you can see who's watching. And that's the one weakness, man, everybody have. When they hear their national anthem, they gonna flinch. It's gonna touch them. I had two girls yesterday from Congo. Man, in fact, she was the one that put the $5 bill in my bucket. She came up and I said, where you from? She's Congo. And they just start walking off. You know, and I'm playing the national anthem. And you know what? Do I have that? I got that video. I'm gonna post it. And she came back and she said, "Can you please? I'm so touched. Can you please play my national anthem again?" And she stood there, man, with her hand on her chest in front of the White House, listening to her national anthem. Nobody has come up with that idea, man. And folk don't appreciate it. They have no appreciation for it. And one day, I'm gonna be too busy to go down to the White House. Man, in fact, it's gonna be a treat when I would have the time to go and sit in front of the White House and play some music. You know, I'm gonna be able to do that famous, man. I'm gonna be able to do that when I got some fame. To be able to go there and get me a sign and go sit down in front of the White House and play some music. What's going on? That's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. You know? So, but for now, man, I just keep doing what I'm doing. For now, that's all I can do is just keep doing what I'm doing. And believe that it's gonna work out. No, not really. No. No, I'm not interested in meeting him, really. I don't get off on I don't get off on politicians, man. They just some same old freaky folk, man. The majority of these politicians y'all looking up to, some of the biggest freaks in DC. I'm telling you, man, them jokers some of the biggest freaks in DC. And y'all got them up all this high esteem for them, and they some of the biggest freaks in DC. For real. Right up there on Capitol Hill, man. It's more drugs and prostitution going on Capitol Hill right now than in the inner city. You got more dope and prostitution that's going on, right? Man, you think some of them senators ain't screwing in their office? Think about that for a minute. You think some of them folk ain't up there screwing in their office? I mean, they can live in there. They can sleep in their office. You think ain't none of them having sex in their office? You think ain't no sex going on up there? Shit. More than you can shake a stick at, man. It's more women over there up on Capitol Hill dishing out them hand jobs. It's more of that going on up there than you can shake a stick at, man. That's just par for the course. That goes with the territory. You see? You just can't be stupid enough to get caught. Because it's going on. I'm telling you. I'm telling you it's going on. But they just can't get caught. See, that's the one requirement. Man, you can do this, but you can't get caught. Shoot, they got a whole lot of perks up there. If we knew some of the perks that these Congress people would have, man, this country would probably go crazy. We haven't even that too. And they all know each other. They all know each other, man. You know, they all know each other. They know each other. You know, they know the rumors about each other. They do. You see, I give you an example. You see how Trump now is putting out all of these pictures about DeSantis grooming these little young girls. All of a sudden now, you know, that's his thing. DeSantis is out grooming these little young girls. You know, look at all the stuff. See, they gonna say, this is why I keep telling y'all, man, evil will destroy itself. See, hate will destroy itself. Let me say that again. See, hatred will destroy itself and everybody that's dibbling in it. It'll destroy them. That's what hate will do for you. And look how the Republican Party is turning on itself, man. They turning on themselves. A lot of them out here with this division and this hatred and this animosity, man, they're turning on themselves. Okay? And watch, they're gonna destroy themselves. That's why this Congress that we got, this Republican, man, they ain't gonna do crap but destroy themselves. The only thing they're gonna do is destroy themselves. Every one of them gonna destroy themselves. They think they in it, gonna do it. Man, they're gonna end up destroying themselves. Because the hole you dig for somebody else, man, it's for you. It's just that simple. And right now, we got too many people up on Capitol Hill that's digging holes. I don't watch crap like that. I don't watch crap like that. You know, see, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. See, a lot of y'all get on here and bitching and complaining about that TV, and you won't turn that thing off. You know, if you ain't happy with what's going on television, turn it off. Turn it off. Most of y'all can't do that. Most of y'all ain't gonna do that. Cause you gotta get your fix, man, of the latest gossip. You gotta get your fix on the latest tragedy. The latest murder. Now, don't you think there's a reason they keep showing all this stuff? It's to desensitize us. That's all, man. That's all this, the media, what the media is doing today is desensitizing people to violence. They just expect it. Oh, well, that's what they're going to say. Oh, well. Guy get gunned down. Oh, well. Because we desensitized. And here's somebody talking about she don't try, but she won't turn the television off. She won't turn the TV off. But she don't trust none of them. But you still watch it. Turn your TV off. That's all you got to do. And if enough folk right now would just turn their television off, the news gonna change. They gonna have to do something to get you back. But folk don't wanna make that sacrifice, man. they just don't want to make that sacrifice. You can listen. I think maybe I haven't watched news one time on this television since I've been in this hotel. I haven't watched the news one time. And you know what? Matter of fact, I got evicted on the 17th of January. I ain't seen the news since then. And I can go another 3 months. No, I don't. I can go another 3 months. And in 20 minutes, be caught up. I can go another 3 months not watching television and turn it on, and in 20 minutes, I'll be caught up. After 3 months, in 20 minutes, I'll be caught up. That's how sad it is. And see, that's what people don't realize. Man, if you turn up, it ain't gonna take you long. Man, in no time, you'll be caught right back up like you never missed a beat. Just turn TV off. Just turn TV off. That's all you got to do. Turn TV off. Okay? Yeah. Just turn it off. Stop looking at it, man. Get a hobby. Learn something. Do something different. You know? Do something different. Man, my daughter, I'm proud of that girl. She's on her way back from Cancun. right now. My daughter turned 40 on the 5th of February. And she told me last year, she said, Daddy, my 40th birthday, I'm going to Cancun. I said, girl, stop lying. She said, me and Jeremiah going to Cancun on my 40th birthday. And sure enough, she did. She sure did. Yeah, yeah. So all I'm just telling you, man, is get involved, man. Get involved. You got to do something. You know, you can no longer sit on the sidelines and wait for something to change. You know, you're gonna have to put some positive energy and every little bit counts. Every little bit counts, man. People think they got to have a whole lot to start the ball rolling. You don't. Start with what you got. You know, share with what you got. And if we can just start being kind to people and helping people. See, and just because you're helping, don't mean you can't ask no questions. See, if somebody wants your help and they don't want you asking no questions, that's a con. That's a game. See, they running something. They run the con on you. When they want your help and you can't answer no questions, that's a con right there. That's a setup. And see, a whole lot of people don't want to ask no questions because they start getting emotional. You know, you see a little girl standing on the corner. I'm homeless with a baby. Man, where's the father? Where the father at? You know, how come this baby looks so clean and you look so dirty? Why is that? See, a lot of people don't even think about that. Now, I ain't missing nothing. I got it. And I'm not talking to you, so don't take it personal. Okay? Quit personalizing it. I'm talking to somebody else that's dealing with that problem. If you ain't dealing with it, don't respond to it. So you got to realize there are gonna be replay viewers in this, and somebody might actually have that problem. That's who I'm talking to. I'm not directing that to you. I'm directing some stuff to some replay viewers. Okay? So, but anyway, we're gonna have to do better. We gotta do better. And if we don't, we all gonna perish. And that's what's at stake. If we don't do better, if we don't try to right the ship, we're going down with it. Just as simple. Okay? It's just that simple. Okay? So I'm gonna get ready and go back down here to this White House. And once again, man, try to encourage people, inspire people, you know. That's a little contribution I can make. That's the contribution that I can make. And let the chips fall where they may. See, that's what, you know, sometimes that's the hard part is allowing the chips to fall where they may. Okay? Because nobody's perfect. Nothing is perfect but God. We all make mistakes. And unfortunately, you have people that'll take one or two things that you've done wrong and negate your whole life. And for one or two things you've done wrong. And that's not how we need to be. You know, that's the cancel culture that they keep talking about. When you take one or two things a person do wrong and you just, you know, get rid of them, dismiss them, discredit them. That's how they do that. And this is what we need to get away from. Okay? Let me tell y'all, this is a real interesting place where I'm staying. Listen, let me tell you something. This is as close to, this hotel is as close to inner city as you can get right here. Because you got all kinds of elements up in here. And they walk all night long. Do you hear me? They walk all night long, buddy. You be hearing them outside talking. Like, man, damn, why ain't you in the bed? Yeah, it's a lot of rooms in here, man. A lot of rooms in here. A lot of rooms in here. Yes, sir. A lot of rooms in here. It is. But it's as close to the inner city as you gonna get. It is. I ain't lying. This close, is as close as you gonna get. All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here. Thank you for joining me. Man, take a risk. Go on and once and for all, try that idea you've been putting off all these years. Because you've been scared it won't work. Or what somebody might think of it. See, too many people are controlled right now by the fear of what somebody else gonna think. And you can't worry about what nobody else gonna think. You can't worry about what they gonna do. You're only responsible for yourself. And that's how you have to look at it. You're only responsible for you. You ain't responsible for nobody else but you. Because at the end of the day, when you close your eyes, it's gonna be about how you live, not how somebody else lived, but about what you did or did not do. And this is what folk need to come to grips with. Okay? No, it wasn't. No. Okay? So, man, enjoy this day. Have a good day. It's a beautiful day outside. The weather is nice. It's going to be in the 60s today in D.C. So this is a Friday. And usually they have a protest down there on Friday. And I'm going to go down there early. Okay? So I can get my parking space. I know they'd be like, man, I'll be glad when he get that Cadillac out of here so we can come back up in here and write some more tickets. I really appreciate the favor that I get down there, man. I really get a lot of favor down there because they do know my car, and and a lot of times they don't mess with it. You know, a lot of times they don't even mess with my car, man. And rarely they'll make me move. And when they do make me move, I'll move. They write me a ticket, man, I can't complain. If I get a ticket down there, I can't complain. Because I done had so many days that they ain't done nothing to me. So if they do get me, you know, come on, man, don't complain. Look at the ticket. If it's wrong, protest it. If it's right, pay it. You know? So, and that's how I deal with it. Okay? Oh, this is another good book. If you ever want to, this is a good book. Tell you all about Georgetown. Right here. So a lot of people don't realize Georgetown was predominantly black. Was a predominantly black area of the city. That's where you had a lot of alley dwellings in Georgetown. And people, sometimes you'd have 2, 3, 4, 500 people back up in an alley living in all kinds of makeshift housing. Because we got along, went along to get along. You know, I know some people from Alabama that if you walk in their house and look down at the floor, you literally could see the ground. That's how many holes they had in their floor. But when them jokers came out for church on Sunday morning, man, they was clean as a board of health. I mean, they was clean. You hear me? And you can go in their house and walk in and look down and see the ground. But when they came out to go to church, whole different story, buddy. Whole different story. See, and y'all, and see, I've had in my lifetime where we had an outhouse, and you know the bath water. You when it came time to take a bath, you always try to be the first one. You wasn't trying to get the leftover water, buddy. I ain't lying. You know, when you got a bunch of kids in the South, shit, you get a tub. All right, everybody get in there. Everybody gonna get in this tub and take a bath. You know, so you want to be the first one. I'm first, Grandma. I'm first because I ain't trying to take no bath behind nobody else. I ain't using no used water, you know. And then my grandmother would get a a dishpan and scoop some of the water out and pour some more warm water in there. She keep pour some out, add some more warm water in. All right, get in there and take a bath. For a long time, man. I'm telling you. Yes, sir, buddy. I've seen that in my lifetime. In my 70 years, I've seen that. You know, we had an outhouse. We sure did. We had an outhouse, man. What, down behind the house. You go down there and you do your business. Sure enough. we had an outhouse. See, and a lot of folks, you know, that's what, unfortunately, we got a bunch of young kids now that if we don't preserve this history, man, they'll never know what it's like living without these necessities. You know, if we don't preserve this history, they'll never know what it's like to pick cotton. I picked cotton in my lifetime. I've picked cotton in my lifetime. That's what broke me, cotton. I went. This truck would come around and pick us up like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and drive until about 8 o'clock to get us to the field. That's how far we were away. And man, when you picking cotton, you got some gloves on, but your fingers had to be open, and them briars will stick you, man. You get your fingers all cut up. I told my grandma, I ain't cut out for this. I can't do this. And she said, you're gonna have to do something. I said, I will, but I ain't going back to that field. I'm not cut out for this. And I went and got an orderly job in the hospital. That's what I went and did. Went and got me an orderly job, man. I wasn't going to work in that field no more. And seeing in the South, you either work on the railroad or the coal mine. Those were the two good jobs. Or steel mill. Those were the good jobs, man. You either got in the railroad, you got in the steel mill, or you got in the coal mine. Those were the good jobs. And I wasn't going underground for nobody. The hell with that, buddy. Man, my granddaddy, okay, I see you. My granddaddy was a coal miner. And he come home, man, covered in soot. Covered in soot. Man, that's when they got the black lung money from the coal mine. Because them miners got down there, man, sucking in all that soot. You know? And but no, those were the good jobs, man, in the South. Railroad, steel mill, or the coal mine. One of them. If you got one of them, boy, you was straight. You was straight. All right? So look, let me get ready.